Thomas the Quarry Engine. One day at the far quarry on Thomas's branch line, Mavis was in her shed. Aaron and Bert were not here, due because the engines need to be checked. So in case their engines were correct, so Mavis has to be on her own. Mavis is going to be hard work, but she's happy she can get some peace and quiet for them about steam engines or something. It's just lovely repeating without no other engines around. Just then she heard two whistles. That's strange. They sound familiar. Then she heard it again. Oh no, not those two. Then came two familiar engines to Mavis, and of course it was the two engines themselves. "Hello, Mavis," they said. "It's been a long time ago, hasn't it?" "Oh no, not you two," she said gloomily. But unfortunately it was the twins that Mavis not really a fan of. And of course they were dun, 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 dun. Bill and Ben. It's been ages, hasn't it? What happened to the quarry? Oh, where's the say there was a little accident at the clay pits. It's your fault, Ben. Ben, no, your fault, Bill. No, you. Just tell me why you're here at the quarry. Let's just say we've been told to come here and help you since I reported our action. And we're gonna play some tricks. It'd be like the good old days, said Ben as two engines puffed away. Oh, please, driver, I don't want to work with them. That's alright, Mavis, says driver. But according to the quarry manager, Seb was so busy. He said winter's almost here. The factory said the quarry manager that he was sent another engine over to help out. Thank goodness. Did he say who it is? Not yet, but he said he could be coming today. Hopefully, someone. Probably from someone's on Tom's branch line. Except this is run to Tom's branch line. Hopefully, said Mavis. Robert Timothy and Marion anyway. Oh, maybe Timothy's working in the docks and Marion could be working some sites. Let's hope someone will come here soon. Meanwhile, Thomas the tank engine was on his way to knaflred station, and he was going to pass by it. However, he got halted by a signal. Jane was there too. "Hello, James," said Thomas. "Miss, you've been holding a signal as well?" "Yes, I have," said James. "Well," said Thomas, "I'm on my way down to my branch line to fetch my coaches, Annie and Crabbe. What are you up to?" "I'm on my way to do my next job. Probably a goods train, so I must collect my brake van Rachel." "Oh," said Thomas. "Okay, and besides, it's a good thing the Fat Control gave me the Crovenscape branch line, 'cause I have the most loveliest red paint. But you only have a ish blue paint." Thomas didn't be mine like this. "You may like your red paint, James, but blue is the most splendid one of the line." We see. Just then the station master on knaflred came out. "Thomas," he said, "you have been asked to go to the quarry to help out. I was supposed she would take Annie and Clarabelle." "For how long?" "I don't know, maybe a couple of days. Maybe. And the Fat Control will come and inspect it, how you're getting on." And he walked away. Said James. Thomas looked at James again. You see, Thomas, Miss the quarry. You see, Thomas, Miss your lovely blue paint will get dusted. They're all over. The dust and quarry dust will get over your lovely blue paint. Why, I have the most splendid red paint of all. Raw. It's just a shame, he said. I feel sorry for you. It's like I'm going to say, oh dear. Now, who do you mean, James? James, do you mean yourself or Duck? This made James very angry. You cheeky little blue tank engine! And Thomas puffed away to the quarry. At last, Thomas arrived at the quarry. He puffed into view before going under the bridge, and he blew his whistle when he arrived. Mavis was anxious who would be helping, but she saw who puffed into distance. Thomas came up to her. Oh, Thomas, it's good that you're going to be helping us. That's not what James said. As if you know him, he's always acting like that. At least I can try and help you keep the twins in order, except they're going to be working here for a long time. For a couple of days. The twins heard this. They were not very happy. And Mavis is acting nice to Thomas. That's not fair on us. You know what? Said Bill. What? Said Ben. Let's play some tricks, like the good old days. Yeah. Let's do it then. So, they stopped planning the tricks. Soon, the quarry manager arrived. Alright, you four. Here are the jobs you're going to be doing. Thomas and Mavis, you two to be taking trucks down to Brendan Docks. So be unloaded the boat. Yes, sir. And you twins over there will be shunting trucks so they'll be ready. And two of them will be getting some trucks ready as well. That's not fair on us. Why can we not go? Because Thomas and Mavis are a bit bigger. This made the twins even more angry. They said, not fair. Whatever, said the quarry manager. Do as you're told, or else I'll ring up your clay pits manager, and then he'll tell the park controller. Yes, sir. They're still very angry. Thomas and Mavis were happy they were going to be working together, taking trucks down to Brendan Docks. Where's the first though, sir? He said. Oh, I'll probably up there somewhere, he said. Are they ready to go? Yes. So, Bill and Ben, you better get some more trucks ready. Yes, sir. Thomas and Mavis, you better get refueled with fuel, coal, and water so you'll be ready to take your trains. Yes, sir, they said, and they went to get ready. There was a nearby water tower over there, so Thomas basically went into that siding thing to get water and coal for himself. The water tower was on the other side, but Thomas was just refueling some coal from the bunker. It doesn't matter how many trucks Bill and Ben get, but however, it's their job so the trucks will be ready to go. Ow, 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 said trucks, that hurt. Whatever, I'm not having a good day myself. So, he said, he uncoupled the truck and Ben puffed away. Twins keep on bumping the trucks. Ow, 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 they said. And sometimes when they cause an accident, it causes some derailment. Uh-oh, they said. The both of you get cranes and clean the mess up. Yes, sir, they said. And when they make a mistake, they had to go and get the cranes. Which are probably quarry cranes, I say. One time Thomas was heading back to the sheds. Mavis was there. Well done, Thomas, on your first day. Thanks, Mavis, said Thomas. He was proud of himself. Just then the quarry manager arrived. I am very happy with the both of you. You're working hard and keeping the trucks in order. As for you two, he said, you keep on bumping them. Sorry, sir, they said. It seems you're not doing a lot of tricks. Thomas and Mavis giggled to each other, but the twins had enough. Maybe we could make fun of them, like bully them. You sure? Of course I'm sure. But who? Dun 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 dun. The E2s, they said. One night, Mavis had to take a late train to the docks. It will be alright if you keep in the twins in order, Thomas. Of course, said Thomas. Not a bother. Thanks. And Mavis went to get her train. As Thomas was heading drift off to sleep, Bill and Ben came up. Why, hey, you two, said Thomas. Why are you two here? Then the twins started to be rude. Thomas, they said, we think your class is the worst class. What do you mean, Thomas? Like, this basically small. Small, said Thomas. Small? Yeah, that's basically small, and thank goodness these shunters took over. These are shunters. Well, have you know, the E2 class were very hard workers. Just because they got scrapped doesn't mean they're still hard workers. And you know something? They should have scrapped you. They just put an angry face on Thomas. Well, you know what? They should have scrapped your class as well. Well, this made Bill even more angry. Just because we're small doesn't mean your class are too fat. Why, you littles? Get out of here, that's gonna bump you two. Bill Ben scattered. However, after they scattered, Thomas put on a sad face. He didn't mean to be rude to Bill Ben all because they were saying rude things about his class, and Thomas didn't mean his class. And he's talking very angry. Why did I act like that? I know I'm older than them. Come on, Thomas, why do you done that? Because I got angry at them because of my class. You they're scrubbed now. And so I can apologize to them tomorrow. Thomas just went off to sleep, thinking about Bill and Ben. Soon it was the next morning. Bill and Ben, however, were outside of the shed. Thomas had spoken up. Just then the quarry manger arrived. Listen here, you guys, he said. James will be bringing the fat control to check how the work is doing. Yes, sir, they all said. And also, Mavis will be coming back later on. Yes, sir, they said. And the quarry manager went away. Wait. You know something, Ben? Let's play a little game. What is it? Said Bill. Let's see which of us is the strongest tank engine, even though we're brothers. Okay, said Ben. And they start pulling each other. Thomas didn't notice this if he was thinking about his apologize to them. A few minutes later. We're still doing it, they said. After still doing the tug of war, James arrived with the fat controller. Here's the most better when it's not so dull, he said. The fat controller stepped out of his cab. Right, we'll expect this. Are you all ready? The train engineer answered. You better answer, hurry, said James. Bill and Ben were still playing their tug of war. I'm gonna win! How Ben was pulling so hard. Bill put on his brakes, but then there was trouble. The coupling broke between the two engines. That Ben became a runaway. Wah, he said. Then he was heading for trouble. Not there, said Ben, and crashed. Dun 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 dun. Help, he said. Help. Then there was trouble. Said he was stuck. It was starting to sink. What were you two doing? Asked James. Hang on, said Bill. I'm coming. Bill quickly rushed over. It could sink. Then I'll come with you. But then there was even more trouble. But when Bill tried to couple to Ben, it got even more worse. Bill started to pull, but then there was more trouble. When Bill coupled to Ben, it grown sunker. And Bill's wheel was starting to fall into it. I'm going to fall in! I'm not strong enough! Help! Help! The two engines blow their whistles. James raced over to help. Don't worry, you guys, said James. I got you. Gonna make things more worse. But it started to sun. It's all wait, James, said the twins. We're going to collapse. Help! Help! Said all three engines. Thomas saw this. Hang on, guys, I'm on my way, he said. Thomas quickly raced down the line. 1 point. The tracks are next to the three engines. The signalman trying to switch all the points at once. Thomas can get through. Points, said Thomas. They switched and switched. And Thomas raced it down the line. Gotta hurry, he said. Hope we'll be strong enough. Soon Thomas arrived. Hang on, guys, I got you. Thomas puffed up slowly and gently to them. That he was coupled from him to James. Thomas pulled and pulled. James and Bill were still on track, so they tried to pull Ben out. But at last, Thomas had all the puff as he can get. And Thomas pulled off the engines out of the hole. Just then, Mavis arrived. Oh my goodness, is everyone alright? Yes, said the twins, we're okay. Me too, said James. And me, said Thomas. The fat control stepped out of Mavis' cab. Right. Who caused all of this destruction? Everyone looked at Bill and Ben. It was us, sir. We wanted to show Thomas and Mavis who's boss, so we kind of made fun of his Thomas C2 class. Well, you shut up. Not, said the fat controller. He said. That is very rude of you. Yes, sir, they said. And James, I'm very appreciative with you trying to help out. Thank you, sir, said James. And then the fat controller turned over to a looking but tired but a terrific hero, Thomas. Thomas, you have said a nasty accent. It's a good thing you are strong enough to get all three engines out the sinkhole. For that I would take you off the quarry job. Who would do the job then, sir? Well, said the fat controller, for that said Bill and Ben have not been behaving themselves right. They run the quarries themselves. What? They said. And for that, Mavis can help you on the branch line. Really? Oh, thank you, sir. Mavis will love that. Oh, yes, I would love that, said Mavis. Also, Thomas, I'm sorry what happened yesterday. That's okay, said Thomas. I'm not sorry what I said yesterday. And I'm sorry what happened yesterday, Bill and Ben. That's okay, said James, about yesterday. Bill and Ben did have to apologize. 3 cheers for Thomas the Tank Engine for saving James and the twins. Hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hooray! From that day on, Bill and Ben never be rude to any other engines again. And from that day on, nobody never joked about Thomas's Class D E2s, and nobody joked about it ever again.